I will start by explaining what the warrior frequency is. This is what the warrior frequency is from me, the chief warrior elder of the Elfian Realm. The warrior frequency is a frequency of the combination of the solar light, the golden Christed light, the tree of knowledge, and the flame of truth. All of these things blend together and make the warrior frequency. Within the warrior frequency, each realm has specific beings that are of the warrior frequency, meaning they're from the solar light and the tree of knowledge, or the solar light and the flame of truth, or the flame of truth and the golden Christed sun, or the tree of knowledge and the golden Christed sun. These are the different things that make up warrior. That in combination with what else they are. So for our realm, it is the flower of inspiration because we cleanse negativity through action and we replace the little holes with positive light and inspiration. Why inspiration? It's because long, long, long ago, at the birth of Earth, the creator saw that humanity needed inspiration to get their work done because it's different from motivation. Motivation is going and doing something. The inspiration lights this light inside of you, this light inside of your soul that everyone was missing. And then the realm of inspiration was created, our realm. Within our realm, there were elementals of the warrior frequency, which is where we, the warrior domain, originated as elementals of the warrior frequency. The difference between us and the elementals of the huntress frequency is that the huntress frequency works very closely with the cosmic heart, but we don't have this cosmic energy that we work with. We just have the solar frequencies. We just have the warriors of dragon and phoenix and the warriors of humans that we work with. But the warrior frequency isn't something that you can connect to by connecting to the cosmic heart and then you connect to the divine lunar. And people tend to have a stronger relationship with the lunar frequency already. That is just because that's how you humans were created. Your body inside of you has a deeper connection to the lunar frequency than the solar frequency. That's where us elementals separated into our own domain. And within that, we figured out the different ways that the warrior frequency can manifest to help others. Now, this is important for you all to know this background information because when it comes to understanding your own inner strength, your own inner fire, you need to know what fire you're connecting to. You're connecting to the warrior frequency, the warrior light, and letting it pour through you. And we are inspiring you to do that. See how that's all connected? We love when things connect like that. Now, moving back to our whole thing, where we came from in the warrior frequency. With that, see the warrior frequency light is here. It's in this cosmic frequency. Bring it down into the realm of inspiration. And our source thought this was a great way that we could help humanity after the fall of Atlantis, that we could use this warrior frequency combined with the inspiration frequency to help humanity not make the same mistakes they did in the past. Now, we can't help you unless you ask for help. So a lot of the work that we've done is behind the scenes, and it seems as if nothing has happened. Nothing is changing, but everything is changing on an energetic level. As you've all evolved and changed through the course of your history, things have been evolving on an energetic level. We work on the ley lines, we work on the ancestral lines, we work to clear imprints, negative imprints, and we work on the polarity line. We also work with the dimensional frequency lines. So obviously there are cosmic elementals that we do work with. We work with atmospheric and the systematic cosmic elementals, which you should know from the cosmic elemental domain. But if you don't, let me explain them. The systematic and atmospheric work with the boundaries, work with separating the positive, the gray, the negative, work with separating the 5D, the 6D, the 7D. They work with creating these borders. They work with the veil. They work with creating the veil. And they also work with the ley lines of the earth, as well as the ley lines of our cosmic universe. There are ley lines in the cosmic universe. Things are left behind through the things that happen in the non-physical world, because we are all non-physical, except for you humans. So obviously we leave marks on the universe around us. We work closely with them when it comes to cleansing and clearing away. You all are grounded in your root and your connection to the earth. That's why when you connect to your inner strength, when you connect to your inner fire, your inner power, your inner truth, to start by grounding yourself in the ley lines, grounding yourself in the dirt, in the earth, so you may be grounded so you can connect to it. Because here is a little tidbit of knowledge from the tree of knowledge. When you all came into the physical form, you planted a little seed. Every single one of you planted a little seed to connect you to your truth, to connect you to what you're meant to do. It is the gift of your soul inspiration and purpose. Your soul inspiration guides you to your mission, and your mission guides you to your purpose. And every time as you are entering through your mother, you plant a seed into, and this is not a physical seed, obviously, it is a metaphysical seed, but it is still there, into the earth. So to ground yourself into the earth, ground yourself here by the earth chakra portal. Sit down. You have to really, we're gonna kind of jumping all over the place because there's a lot to get to, but have to sit in yourself through your root. Imagine the seed growing, and through your sacral growing, and then to your solar plexus, the connection to your solar fire. It's a blossoming of a tree that keeps growing and growing, the inspiration like growing through you, and the warrior frequency. And you connect to the warrior frequency through these and through your solar plexus. That's by placing your hands in a triangle formation on your solar plexus. Now, why it's the ley lines is because that's where us elementals work. So the warrior frequency elementals, which are what our name really is, we are warrior frequency elementals, and there are divine justice warriors, truly our harmonious connection, etc. But at the core of our being, we are warrior frequency elementals. We are housed in the ley lines of the earth. And for us to help you and for you to connect to all the warrior frequency is, you think, oh, I just look at the sun, oh, pretty, but it's different than that. The sun goes into the earth, its light shines on the earth absorbs it. And beyond the veil, that's where the warrior frequency can be found. The lunar frequency, the huntress frequency can be found in the water, and the huntress frequency is more your emotional body. We are focusing on your inner fire, your communication body. Your communication body is an in-between body between your emotional and your mental. It's a tiny little one that we don't really talk about that much. We talk about the 5-body system. It's a tiny little body, but your communication, you have your different levels of communication. You have your inner fire, inner truth communication. That is the one we're trying to connect to today. You have your ability to inspire others, which is another one we're trying to connect to today, which are the two that we can help you with. You also have your communication from your highest soul self, your communication from the ego curtain, which those communications can cause blocks and all different stuff. We'll get into the ego stuff a little bit later because we're going to give you some guidance on how to pull away the curtain. You have your communication from the 6D communication portal. The 6D communication portal is where a lot of communicators, or when your intuition is coming through to you and you're receiving messages, it comes through that. You have your universal chakra portal, which is, again, your higher communication. So you have all of these different communication ways to communicate, what communication means, how your communication affects others, and how your communication affects yourself. So there's a lot going on here. When you are sitting and imagining this big blossoming tree going up through your solar plexus, it's your soul's inspiration. It is you connecting to your mission and your purpose. Why we stop at the crown is once you're aligned in your 7 chakra system and connecting to this, what we're going to guide you to in a second, we'll get there, you have to be aligned in your 7 chakra system. And then you go to your 5D and alignment here. You want to connect to that 12 chakra system and be in alignment. And it is good to take the visual of the seed growing and growing and growing and growing and growing until you get to the divine gateway at the top, and it's a full, complete tree. Why a tree? Because you are the children of the tree of life. See?